rugby buff, a sports fanatic, or a next-gen gamer, 2025 is packed with TVs that redefine what stunning visuals and smart features really mean. From razor-thin OLEDs to massive 8K displays, the latest lineup is more than just screens, it's an experience. In this video, we're counting down the absolute best TVs you can buy in 2025 tested for picture quality, performance, and smart features. Get ready to find your perfect screen companion. Let's dive in and see which models are turning living rooms into cinematic universes. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any. You never miss our upcoming reviews. Transition to the first tablet on the list. Links to all products in the description. The best smartwatch in the world can buy this year. Number 3, Sony Bravia 9 QLED. Here's a rounded OUE brightest 4K ever take on the Sony Bravia 9 QLED. Based on multiple expert reviews, Tom's Guide calls it nearly on par with OLED but with better brightness, praising its peak brightness and ATSC 3.0 tuner. The shortcut notes its stunning contrast-rich display and near OLED level black suppression, peaking around 2816 nits. Home Theater Review dubs it the best mini LED TV of 2024, highlighting impressive brightness, contrast, and color accuracy. Delta E 1.4 wired, rating 9 out of 10. Mentions professional-grade color presets, Dolby Vision bright mode, calibration modes for Netflix/Prime, and a strong 70W speaker setup with upward-firing tweeters. The shortcut underscores built-in height channel Dolby Atmos sound, PS5 tailored gaming features like auto HDR tone mapping and multi-view functionality. What Hi-Fi praises outstanding local dimming and immersive built-in height effects. First 4K at 120Hz, VRR, ALLM, and PS5 auto-adaptive picture modes, but higher input lag, 10 ms, and only 2 HDMI 2.1 ports limit its appeal to hardcore gamers. Tom's Guide and Smart Home Sounds echo this, ideal for average gaming setups, but there are faster TVs with more HDMI 2.1 support. Still positioned as Sony's flagship 4K mini LED for cinephiles in 2025, with pricing easing to around same as Sony's QD-OLED Bravia 8 II. Viewed as the best LED alternative to OLED, it outshines many others in bright room performance and stays competitive on price versus top-tier OLEDs. If your priority is stunning HDR picture quality, bright room performance, reference-level cinematic playback, and immersive built-in sound, the Bravia 9 is one of the best LED TVs available today, especially with 2025 pricing adjustments. However, if you're a competitive gamer, need more HDMI 2.1 ports, or wider viewing angles, some OLED models, e.g., LG C5/G5, Sony Bravia 8 II, may offer more complete packages for similar money. Let me know if you want side-by-side comparisons, size/price breakdowns, or help finding the right size for your room. Number 2, LG C4 OLED. TechRadar calls it the best 65-inch TV overall for 2025, with peak brightness around 1065 nits, vibrant HDR highlights, and inky black OLED contrast. TechAdvisor measured peak HDR at 1150 nits, 10% window, excellent for a mid-range OLED, offering deep blacks and lush colors. 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, support for 4K at 120 to 144 Hz, low input lag, 9-13 ms, VRR, G-Sync, FreeSync, ALLM, Dolby Vision game mode and HGIG. All included from the top. The game dashboard/optimizer is highly praised, easy access to settings and performance stats without pausing. Gameplay wired, 9 out of 10, hails a 9 Gen 7 chips, AI upscaling and smooth menus, bright HDR, and an overall all-rounder appeal. AI Tech Report, Best Spec Pro, and Miracle commend the combination of improved brightness, processor power, WebOS 24, and gaming-centered features. Wired also notes the OLED's brightness now competes well in bright rooms, though side-view color shift remains typical of OLEDs. Some see dimmer SDR/HDR content in game optimizer, others find it perfectly bright for night and daily use. A few mention color/tint issues and pixel dithering, with partial fixes via calibration or firmware tweaks. Side-angle color shifts are noted, though standard for OLED technology. Built-in audio performs adequately, but pairing with a soundbar is recommended. Tom's Guide points out that the C5 adds the Gen 8 Alpha 9 chip, slightly better brightness, SDR 344 nits, HDR1 179 nits, and minor UI tweaks, but launch pricing remains the same for those deciding now. The C4 remains excellent value, but new buyers may prefer the C5's marginally improved performance. Number 1, Samsung S90D OLED. Here's a comprehensive view of the Samsung S90D. Rootings praises deep, ink black OLED contrast, excellent HDR peak brightness, 193 nits for 10% window, wide viewing angles, perfect blacks with no blooming HD TVs and more highlights, vibrant color accuracy, wide gamut, 100% DCI-P3, and strong SDR/HDR performance that stands up well in moderately lit rooms. Choose.tv, AU/UK tests, report 396 nits SDR brightness with good glare suppression, fine for daytime viewing, though a bit dim and extremely bright spaces. RTINGS and Tom's Guide give it top marks, near instant pixel response, VRR, ALLM, FreeSync Premium Pro, up to 144 Hz, and ultra-low input lag, ideal for both PC and console gaming. Wired emphasizes gaming-focused features, a game hub, game bar, and full 4 HDMI 2.1 support, all good for cloud and offline gameplay. Sam Mobile and Home Theater Insights note the advanced NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor, excellent real-time upscaling and real depth enhancer adds depth perception. Tizen 2024 brings a refreshed interface, voice assistants, Bixby, Alexa, AirPlay, and cloud gaming options. It includes a 40W 2.1 channel speaker setup with Dolby Atmos, object tracking, sound light, and Q Symphony support. Solid, but a soundbar is recommended for full immersion. Some users complain about the small, non-backlit remote and occasional Tizen sluggishness. No Dolby Vision, only HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. Some miss Dolby Vision's dynamic metadata auto brightness limiter, ABL, can dim large bright scenes during HDR playback. Color accuracy quirks in game mode, reports of red tint or oversaturation when using HDR gaming modes, calibration needed. Power board issues, panel lottery, mostly in larger QD OLED sizes. Some users report TVs dying suddenly. Samsung has replaced boards under warranty, but quality control remains hit or miss. Comparisons note slight blurriness versus LG C4 in sharpness tests, though this is contested. And that's a wrap on Up Our List Best TVs 2025. If you're ready to, thanks for sticking around as we explored the best TVs 2025 has to offer. From jaw-dropping picture quality to cutting-edge smart features, this year's lineup truly brings the cinema home. Whether you're a movie lover, a gamer, or just want the sharpest image for everyday streaming, there's something here that delivers. If this video helped you narrow down your next screen, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this reviews and updates on the latest tech. For more great content, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.